So you're dating, maybe you're on Tinder, and you need to eliminate all the bad apples, the ones that you're really not going to click with. And let's be honest, there are a huge amount of time wasters out there on the socials and just in regular life. And so this is the number one tip for eliminating the guys who are just going to waste your time and end up being a big disappointment. And it's pretty easy. All you need to do is find out their birthday, and the year, obviously, and then their moon sign. And at the end of this little vlog, I'm going to tell you exactly how to find out your partner's moon sign and their moon phase, because this is really going to help you to be more successful dating and just avoid heartache, right? Now, there'll be another little video on moon phase compatibility, but this is just really focused on the moon sign. It's the most basic thing that you can do with astrology other than sort of mixing up your sun signs, right? Where this is a whole new layer that's really going to help you find out if you're emotionally compatible. So you found out your guy's moon sign. Now, if you're dating a big warning sign, Sagittarius moon man and Gemini moon man are massive commitment phobes. So if they're out there on the apps, it's possible that they just looking for people to chat with, to while away time. They're playing the field. So always be cautious with those particular star signs, right? And if you get a Pisces moon guy as well, just a few red flags, because you might be diving into a whirlpool of issues that you just don't understand. But no particular warning over Pisces moon man. I have lots of videos on all the moon signs that you can check out. Now, what's the number one rule? Look for a guy who's got a moon sign the same as your sun sign, right? So if you're Libra, a Libra moon man. If you're Aries, an Aries moon man. That means that there's the potential for your sun to be conjunct his moon, which is awesome for marriage and long-term relationships if that's what you're looking for. This gives us a hint that there's going to be a strong matchup between his needs and expectations of a woman and your desire to be understood as a person. So there's a great deal of simpatico, of companionship, camaraderie, and also domestic bliss. This serves well for having aligned priorities when it comes to children, raising a family, and the kind of lifestyle you're going to have. You'll have many of the same attitudes, so it won't be difficult to make decisions. Now, if his moon is in the opposite sign of you, so for example, Aries is opposite Libra, Taurus opposite Scorpio, Gemini opposite Sagittarius, Leo opposite Aquarius, and Virgo opposite Pisces, this can also work. It's more yin and yang. It's a balance. You bring different kind of things to the relationship, but you complement each other extremely well. And this can also lead to two people who, while different and while not always totally understanding each other, can grow together, become more compatible, and naturally feed off each other's energy in a positive way. Now, what you don't really want to have is your moon, his moon, square to your sun. How do you work that out? Well, you're in Aries, you don't want someone who is a Cancer Capricorn moon. If you're Taurus, you don't want Leo Aquarius. If you're Gemini, you don't want Virgo and Pisces. If you are Cancer, you don't want Libra and Aries. If you're Leo, you don't want Taurus and Scorpio moon. If you are Virgo, you don't want Sag and Gemini. If you're Scorpio, also not Leo and Aquarius. If you're Libra, did I mention Libra? Libra, you don't want Cancer and Capricorn. If you're Sagittarius, no Virgo or Pisces. If you're Capricorn, no Aries and Libra. If you're Aquarius, you don't want Scorpio and Taurus moon. And finally, if you're Pisces, you don't want Gemini or Sagittarius. Okay, right. Now, when it comes to the rest of the moons, they're all quite compatible, right? If you are a fire sun and the guy's a fire moon, that's great. There's an immediate coming together, but you could get bored of each other and take the relationship for granted. The same goes with Earth. You're an Earth sun with an Earth moon. Again, that complacency can come in. The relationship can get boring. Similarly with being a water sun or an air sun with air moons or water moons, right? So when the guy's got a moon in the same element as yours, it's pretty good up front, but could get dull and boring. Now, the next slight warning goes when your sun sign or when your guy has got a moon sign that's either the sign just before or just after you, right? That can also pose difficulties, usually because you're in each other's blind spots. There can be a great lack of trust, continually misunderstanding each other and misinterpreting each other, and just never able to feel totally secure. The relationship may always feel like it's on a cliff edge, and this can lead to a lot of jealousy and possessiveness simply because you have this lingering uncertainty all the time in the relationship, and therefore you want to, cling on, or you clutch onto all the bad things happening. Right, look out for my other vlog on the moon phases, which will also be a big help. But there you go now. Now, all you need to do is type in Find My Moon Sign. This website will come up. It's called moonphases.co.uk. It'll look like this. Scroll to the bottom. There's a calendar. You pop in his date of birth into the calendar. Then you scroll back up to the page at the top. It will have updated. On the right-hand side, it'll tell you his moon phase, which will be useful for my other blog. And on the left-hand side, it'll tell you his moon sign. And voila! Information at your fingertips to make dating much easier, which, honestly, we all need that.